Next topic of the night is another hateful topic. Did you see Team USA announces their tryout? And this is for the Caitlin Clark people that are in the room. I hope we got some women's basketball because I told you I was doing them. Put in the title. And I did a live on it earlier today for 45 minutes. When I saw it, I was like, I can't believe this. They put Kalia Copper, Kelsey Plum,
My girl.
and Jackie Young on the photo of the image that the Team USA put out as the tryout roster for the FIBA games next fall. They left off Caitlin Clark, the only player that anyone cares about watching. Okay, that they left off Caitlin Clark. And they've invited to this tryout, which is in December, Juju Watkins and Lauren Betts. Lauren Betts was currently in a college basketball season one. Juju Watkins, who's currently injured. And now, on top of that, one of the coaches on this team is Stephanie White. You don't have Asia Wilson on this list. You don't have Nafisa Collier. You don't have Kelsey Mitchell. You don't got Alicia Gray. You don't got Sabrina. So you already know that this team won't be the team that plays in the Olympics because those women are all going to come back.
Yeah, exactly.
But you made sure this time that you put in these college people so that you could not have the excuse or come back later on and just put them on the team, not having practiced. So now you have your reason for why you can put them on the team. Like Juju Watkins ain't going to play basketball for like another until next fall, like at a high competitive level. I don't know that she ever plays at USC again.
I'm going to say, she's eligible to come out next year, right?
Yeah, she is. I would turn pro.
Is she coming out? I see draft board, but they don't have her going at the top. Like they don't have her like on the board. She's
not even on the board because they haven't said that she's coming. She hasn't said she's coming out. I don't know that I would ever play. I don't know that I'd ever play at USC again personally. I would if I'm not coming out this year because I'm rehabbing, I'm spending the next year after just working out. I mean,
you got to play basketball, man.
She's getting paid $5 million. She can
go have to play basketball.
She can go play in Europe.
No,
she's gonna go play in college.
Why not? What's the difference between Europe and college? You get to stay in the States. You don't want to. Most people don't want to.
One, she has an incompetent head coach, who's the reason she got hurt. She's the reason she got hurt. She overworked her the entire year. You can't sit here and give me your stuff about men's basketball and the pace and the this and that, and then tell me that a girl who's playing 36 minutes a game, 35 minutes a game, and playing in the fourth quarter of 45-point blowouts, turns her ankle, pulls a groin, pulls a hamstring, and is back in the game the next day. Like she hurt her left ankle the day before badly. She rolled it badly, and the next day her knee blows out 7 minutes in. I mean, coincidence? I don't think it's a coincidence. I think that this girl was completely overworked and had the weight of the world on her, and her coach didn't protect her from herself.
And that's a tough one, man, for the coaches.
They fell way too in love with trying to catch a record.
I mean, but that's a tough one for coaches and the players because you're fighting as
hurt.
A coach.
The girl's hurt.
I get the result of it. I get the result of it. But in that time, coaches are thinking, hey, you're listening to your player. Your player wants to play every night. As a young player, you want to have a lasting impact on college. You want to have your name in record books. That's what most people play for, to win championships and to leave their impact as a superstar, generational superstar on that college or, at that level for a long time. So you want to be in at 30, 40 points because you want to get your numbers to where it needs to be. So when you look back 20, 30 years from now, Rudy's going to say, hey, Juju Watkins, look at her numbers in college. She was phenomenal. She averaged this, that much. She broke this record, and this record, and this record. All that shit means something. So when you look at the whole vacuum of it, it's hand in hand. But should the coach, ultimately as the adult, as the leader, hey, we need to pull you back a little bit? Yeah, 100%. I agree. But I also understand both sides of it. You're going to say I'm playing the fence, but I'm going to give you both aspects. I'm not a person, Rudy, to just say, hey, this is how it's going to go. I'm always going to look at, damn, what's the other aspect of it?
I don't disagree with you.
Okay.
I don't disagree.
Yeah,
I do agree. It's not an easy decision to make, but it's a decision that has to be made because it went on early in the season. I mean, she got hurt multiple times, and she never got pulled. She'd literally leave the game. There was a game where she turned her ankle and came back in like a 20-point lead in the fourth quarter, something like that. There were times where she left the game hurt, came back in, and they were up 30. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, this is your franchise.
Yeah.
And all the records that she wanted to break. I mean, she didn't actually break the actual record last year because they were so concerned about Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark didn't have the record. Kelsey Mitchell did. She didn't break it. She got hurt in the game that she might have broken it. She got hurt in the first 7 minutes of that game. And then on top of that, so she doesn't have the most points for the first 2 years. She would have to average like 33 a game over the next like 70 games to break the record. Ain't going to happen. Not with a team that has 3 number 1 overall recruits in the country on the team at the same time.
Clark broke their brains.
So, but when you look at this Team USA thing and they're promoting everybody else as usual, except for the player that should be on the marquee, you wonder why Caitlin Clark fans hate these people and make it so hard to like them. You never acknowledge her unless you want money. You didn't acknowledge her existence until you wanted money in a CBA. The first time Nafisa Collier mentioned her name was after she got hurt on a no call. And then turned it into, oh my God, the referees are so bad. They allow us to hit each other every game. They're so horrible.
But hold on.
You said nothing last year when Caitlin was getting her fucking head beaten in, drawing more flagrant fouls than anyone in the league, more than anyone in the league, and a handful or more of ones that did not get called. Hell, I remember when she got tomahawked by Marina Mabry, and they didn't even call it foul. Forget about a flagrant. They didn't even call it foul.
Which way are they going to spin this, the WNBA basketball players? Because what we always heard was our league is so physical. This is what they told us. Yeah. Why Caitlin Clark didn't make the Team USA team. Or why she wouldn't do good in the WNBA, because our league is so physical. This is what they told us. So you can't say our league is so physical and we get to do this and such. We get to bump. It's unlike the men game. We get to play physical and yada 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 yada. And then, once referees are letting y'all play because they don't know if y'all are falling by yourselves or or you actually get fouled. That's gotta be the toughest job in history.
How long would one of their games take if they called every foul?
Forever.
We'd be there for 3 days.
But you don't know, because you don't know if they're falling by themselves or they're getting help, because
they're clumsy.
I'm not here. I'm done with just beating up on the WNBA. I'm done doing that. What I came to realize on my end of it, just hearing all this talk, that this is what they're gonna be. We're expecting women who don't have as much talent or athleticism to be these phenomenal players. We gotta accept them for who they are. They're gonna miss layups. They're gonna trip, they're gonna fall. They don't have the functional movements like most men, the capability to bounce the ball and chew gum and make a shot and lay up at the same time. I'm done expecting that, Rudy. I'm done expecting that. You can expect that and talk trash about their game all you want to. I'm done. I'm going to take it for what it is. So if a player's out there missing 5 layups a game, I'm going to say that's good because she could have missed 6. So that's the viewpoint I'm taking on WNBA from now on. But they made it seem like physical was, the biggest thing about them. And you can't complain about it after.
That's what I'm saying. You said your game was physical, and then you cried about the physicality of your game, but you didn't say a word last year when the marquee of your sport was getting crushed every game. and you didn't care about it then. But now you care about it because it happened to you. I love how she started off that speech with, I'm not here because of what happened to me.
Yes, you are.
Bitch, yes, you are, because if it didn't happen to you, you'd still be playing.
Yeah.
You'd still be playing. If you just got fouled and you didn't get hurt, you could have gotten up, and the next game you'd have been on the court and you'd been playing, and you probably would have won that game. Because they should have won that game. They completely choked it away. Probably would have won. Probably would have brought it back home and won the series in 5. Like, let's not lie. And she's lying. And that's what disgusts me, because you wouldn't have been making that speech, because you sure as shit weren't making that speech last year complaining about the physicality and the rough play when that's what you promoted your game to be.
Yeah.
Promoting your game to be this way, you said she couldn't play in the Olympic team because it's too physical in the Olympic team, when that's complete horseshit. It's not physical.
No.
UConn would go and beat the best goddamn women's basketball team, professional team in Europe. UConn would go over there and drag their ass. We'll do it this way. You give me the top 15 college women's basketball players, give me the top 15 European players professionally, and then those college girls would dog walk them. They would dog walk them. I bet you can't name one European women's basketball player right now who's not in the WNBA. Not WNBA players.
Okay.
Players that are not in the WNBA, that are playing in Europe. You
Okay.
give me the 15 best, I'll take those 15 best against. Certainly, I think UConn will go over and beat those teams. Like, I absolutely believe it. I don't tell me how physical it is, and then you sit here like, why is Chelsea Gray on this list? She's like 30,000 years old. Why is Brittany Griner wash up on this list? Why isn't Hannah Hidalgo on this list? If you're going to be including college players, the most marketable, quite frankly, the best college basketball player in the country right now is Hannah Hidalgo. She is 5'6", defeats all the odds of size. Did you see she had 16 steals in a game?
How do you do that?
Did you watch? I don't know. You probably didn't watch. Did you see the game against USC last week? The shot she hit, don't know how she hit that shot. That was as good a defense as you could. The game winner with 1 second to go over USC. Don't know how she made that shot. But this girl is 5'6". She's defending. And when she's defending, she's just moving so much that the guard doesn't know what she's doing. And next thing you know, she blinks and she's picked her pocket.
Quick feet.
She's so quick.
Her lateral movement is amazing.
And she's straight.
And I was going to say, she's pretty cute.
She's pretty cute and she's straight. So, that must be why they don't want her.
She's pretty cute. I fell on her page one day. And I saw her dressed up a few times. I said, they need to promote this young lady a lot more. Because she can play. She can play. She's the best dog in her.
She's the best in the country.
She got the dog in her. And she's cute.
Someone argued with me that, Juju. I'm like, Juju's not playing.
She's not playing.
And actually, last year, she outplayed Juju in the head-to-head, their team matchup. She outplayed Juju in that game. And they beat her. They beat Juju's team last year. So
yeah, they need to promote her.
And Hidalgo this year is basically by herself because her team is fucking garbage.
And what's her name left? The other girl.
Olivia Miles went to TCU.
Yeah.
But Hidalgo's literally by herself. Like, she's playing with the cast-offs of last year's team and some transfers. Like, she's by herself. They lost to Michigan by 39. The game before beating USC. They lost by 39. The same Michigan team that damn near beat UConn this past weekend. Lost by 3. So, yeah, Hannah Hidalgo is the best player in the country right now. It says if Hannah Hidalgo had 16 steals in the D1, these WNBA women wouldn't get up the ball before against an NAIA team. No, Jose, they wouldn't get the ball against a high school varsity team. The boys' varsity team, the Columbus Explorers.
We have to let that go, guys.
The Columbus Explorers would fucking dog walk the best WNBA team in the world. The best all-star. But they were the ones that tell you that they won't. They're the ones that are constantly emasculating men. They're the ones that go out of their way to fucking insult men, like Asia Wilson saying, yeah, I beat you 11-8, Josh Hart, in the game of one-on-one.
So that's where the problem lies. Because I wanted to defend him a little bit, but it didn't start with her. It started with Brittany Griner.
Oh, she beat DeMarcus Cousins in a game of one-on-one. He looked like,
shot, please.
I'd dunk your ass through the fucking basket. She wouldn't score a point. She wouldn't score a point. She'd be trying to backhand. She'd be shooting 26 footers just to get a shot off. Because if she tried to back him down, he'd just do this. She wouldn't move anywhere.
No, of course not.
But they've been doing that. It's like Clarissa Shields in boxing telling Keith Thurman, "You want to box?
Yeah.
World champion male 147 guy would knock your head off.
I just want to get in the ring with him one time."
No, he could fight her with one arm and he would knock her out. Like, come on. She got knocked on her ass by women. Like, you think that Keith Thurman isn't going to pulverize you?
We got to separate. We got to stop.
Yeah, we got to stop this.
We got to stop it.
But the ones that are doing it are the women.
If it's not on like a balance beam we got to pick and choose our battles. Because I wanted to say tennis, but I'm like, nah, the top tennis men, these motherfuckers are hitting 100. I'm trying to find where.
There's one sport that the men could not compete with the best women in the world. And that is the balance beam, because their feet are too big.
Yeah.
Because if you ask the women to go to the rings, they don't got the upper body strength to do it. The men's gymnastics floor routine is different from the women's. The women's is about elegance. The men's is about power.
We have to stop it. We have to draw the line in this situation with the men and women, and that's what I'm trying to do now from now on. Because I gotta do it. I can't keep. I'm accepting them for what they are, and their game is their game.
So make sure you tell all your new friends that are Unrivaled. Make sure you let them know to stop talking shit about men, and make sure you let them know that what you're doing is wrong, because the only reason men are responding to this dumb shit is because you keep emasculating men and try and make men be lesser than in sports. Like, there's a reason Usain Bolt does not race Shelly Ann Fraser-Price.
Somebody said, "Oh, Tyreek Hill can't beat Sha'Carri Rich." I said,
yes, he would. Yes, he
would.
He runs a 10-1. He runs a 10-1.
He runs a 10-6. Guys, come on. Cut it out.
Her best time is a 10-6.
Her best time.
This guy came off of playing football and said, "I'm going to run track." Oh, this is so bad because this is what Nick wants to do. "I'm going to run track, and I'm going to go run a 10-1 against whoever the freaking hell."
Yeah, I can't. In my heydays, Rudy, I could have did that. I thoroughly believe I could have cracked the 10.
What do you think is he ran a 10-1 like about 6 months ago?
Yeah.
He ran 10-1 like 6-7 months ago.
And if Tyreek could do that, then I could have did it. We're talking about speed here.
He actually ran track, though. You never ran track.
I know how to run.
He ran track, though.
Oh, okay. His 40 yards and my 40 yards. So we're just talking about the last 60.
You're still not beating a guy running a 9.9 or a 9.8.
We're talking about the last 60 meters. That's what we're talking about.
Those 60 meters matter.
Or 55 meters.
Because we watched Chris Coleman dominate the first 60. The last 40, his engine goes to E every time. Like, he runs out, like the gas drips out at 60. Yeah, the women wouldn't donate the chair. They were afraid because they knew they were going to lose. But yeah, I just think that the fact that you ignore Caitlin Clark on this poster is crazy. She's the reason people will even care. Because otherwise, who the hell's going to watch the FIBA games in October of next year, September of next year, or whenever they take place? No one's going to watch them. Nobody cares.
No.
Nobody cares. But hey, they got us talking about it. Maybe they did it strategically so we could talk about her again. I don't know. Got any final thoughts on this?
I'm done with WNBA for a little bit.